Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the Advancement Center, to the world of magic and miracles, and way beyond. This past weekend here in California, we had this huge storm, huge amount of rain and wind fall. Rain fell, wind blew. And we weren't even supposed to drive, so I got a day off on Sunday. And it was really, I don't know what it is about when you have a big storm and no one can go out. It's just different. It's a change in your pattern. And then today, driving in, there were fewer people on the road, but with all of the warnings and about what could potentially go wrong, very little went wrong, at least in this county. And everything just feels washed clean. I'm feeling the trees, the beautiful trees, the hills that we have in the San Ynez Valley with the covered in oak trees, and I could just feel them this morning. Very happy to have so much good water. It's kind of like what's happening here with us. We're getting fed, we're being nourished, we're blossoming, everyone's glowing. Like when I saw the grass alongside the highway, even today, it was so beautiful. It was this bright, beautiful green. And it just feels like it's the same thing that's going on with us. We've been broadcasting for a while, and yet every week it goes to yet another level of awareness, of amazing experiences, of mind-blowing concepts, since concepts are of the mind. Sometimes when I hear, I'll use Simeon's words as an example, since I'm so focused on that now 2 days a week, and I'm really throwing myself into the whole broadcast with editing the transcript. And I'm having this experience because these are broadcasts from maybe a year and a half ago, from 2022, that we're re-sharing with everyone now on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And it's a whole different experience. I was there for them live in 2022, and each time I just jump in again, there's a whole other level of excitement that's coming through. And the most amazing thing is to watch how these transmissions are just, each one of them is flowing each week, the way it flows and fits so perfectly with everybody's transmissions now with Barbara and David and myself, and Adrian. It's like, it's amazing. You really see this divine choreography that's happening way beyond this physical reality. I think of the outer reaches of the universe. I think of the world, of our creator, this big, vast, endless, I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know what word to put to it. But as I think I just reshared again last week about my experience as a child, watching the Powers of 10 little short film and how it blew my little mind. It's very similar what's happening now as I'm watching. And I love how Robert said to us recently about how, well, I'm just dangling what you want, what you've always wanted out there in front of you, and you can take it or you cannot take it. And some of us do and some of us don't. But to see that, just to hear that and then see what's been happening, and it's really quite amazing. But it's also amazing to see and feel it's not a good word. Each and every one, how we've grown, we've expanded, we've got a comfort within our own beings that has just increased and is so beautiful to witness. Because as you become more comfortable in your own self, it's just easy to share your excitement, to share your visions, to share your gifts, to share everything about yourself that is your essence, that your essence pours through it all. And as you see everyone's essence in this clear, beautiful light, it's just so exciting, and it's inspiring. It's inspiring. It makes each time you see someone else more free, it inspires you to just be more free, to the point where we won't care. That's what happens down here on planet Earth, is we are in this place of caring what other people think. Oh my goodness. I had a very bad case of it when I was a small child. This thing, I guess they call shyness. Oh, that's what was behind it. I cared so much about what other people thought. I don't even know where it came from. I was so young. But we all carry it. But what's happening now throughout humanity, as each one leads the way into the future, where we're all absolutely free. We are always allowing. It's not even allowing, our just essence just pours through us nonstop. There's no having to do anything, having to be a certain way. All of those constructs from the physical plane here that really don't belong here, but they came in millennia ago. One by one, they're just all, I see them disintegrating. It's like turning into particle form, and then poof, gone. So it's another transmutation of something that doesn't belong just into beautiful energy that just gets recycled out into the universe to just contribute to more of the beautiful energy that's here. And as I say that, I feel this connection, this beautiful connection that we have with as we interact with each other, as we interact with nature. I just see the colors and the sparkles. And again, it's like fairy dust. It's like Tinkerbell waving her wand, and you see the fairy dust floating almost like fireworks. But then it's more than that, because I'm also seeing patterns like you would see. Yeah, well, it's like, I suppose, again, like Tinkerbell flying around, and just this beautiful, sparkly magic, just alive and well in and around planet Earth and throughout the galaxy, the universe, and beyond. This may sound a little airy-fairy to anyone that's watching that's not familiar with all of this, but it's very real. As I sit here once a week, I tend to get more visuals than I might have in my everyday life. As I sit here and speak, these things come in out of nowhere. I just see them and I share what I see. But on a more regular basis, my experience of the sparkles and the magic, it comes often as a feeling. A wonderful way to describe it is like champagne bubbles, and they lift you up and they tickle you, and sometimes they make you laugh, or they'll just put a smile on your face, or they'll even, next thing you know, you're being just a little mischievous. It's all of it. It's all there in all its different forms. This beautiful, amazing magic that produces miracles, always. And I know I've said this before, it may have been a while, but these miracles are becoming such a regular occurrence that it will very soon not even stand out so much as a miracle, because it's just the way it is. It's this new life, this new world of magic and miracles, with this beautiful industry of magic and miracles running everything perfectly, in perfect harmony and grace. And the word work, in fact, may disappear from our vocabulary. This work implies something that's hard, efforted, and this new world that I see and I feel. And when you feel the magic and it happens, I think that's one of the things at this point in time for me is so incredible, is it's often, usually when the magic works, something that you thought was impossible, or you couldn't possibly imagine how this circumstance or whatever could work out, and poof, there it is, and it's all flowing and smooth and easy, and you didn't even have to work for it. That's the brilliance that we're seeing, but it's just beginning. It's always been. It's it's like this river that's like with a big rain that's flowing bigger and wider and stronger than ever. But it's also this other beautiful awareness that just keeps opening and opening like flowers. I just see like all of humanity opening like beautiful flowers, each one unique. They may be even the same kind of flower, but they'll be a different color, or they'll have a different hue, or a different, slightly different scent. So, as humans, it will be like flowers, getting more and more beautiful. And I just saw spring here on planet Earth, especially in this part of the world where it just takes your breath away. So there you are, another blast of magic and sparkles and joy and excitement that just pours through as each and every one of us is so amazingly supported as we sit here in this chair to just let it flow and let it go and share what it is for each and every one of us to share in our own unique, beautiful way. It's always such an honor and a pleasure to be here and be with you. And whether you're watching this today or whether you're watching this sometime in the future, I want to wish and send each and every one the most perfect life, perfect health, and astonishingly magic future. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Genya.